Look how stinking freaking cute. That's something like this that we're after. What's up? It's Adam. I'm at Fine Line Willy today, and welcome to Tattoo Time! Today's tattoo time is special because it involves little Miss Cookie. Cookie, you want to be on camera? Little Miss Cookie came to us from a tattoo client named Sierra, and I tattooed Sierra in January, and last week she texted me and said, can you take another cat? Now mind you, Tommy and I have 7 cats at home. We have 4 rescues, 3 sphinxes. There's a lot going on. One of our rescues is a lycoi, one of our other rescues is a polydactyl. Overall, we have 3 girls, 4 boys, and it's a big household of lots to do. And for Sierra, she couldn't find anyone to take the kitten. She has found other kittens in her yard and gave all those kittens away. She didn't know what to do. I mean, this girl was probably calling everyone in her life to get all the way down to her tattoo artist. By this time, it's like 10 p.m. on a Thursday night. I'm like, okay, let me take the kitten off your hands. And today, Sierra is coming back for a tattoo. Now, she is a complete sunflower girl, but her first tattoo was all about her family, and she wanted a tattoo with butterflies, and then she was gonna get her sunflower tattoo. So she actually ended up surprising everyone in her life by not getting her first tattoo as a sunflower. And now today, she's coming for a sunflower. So I'm excited to work with her. She's a really sweet girl. And then I brought Cookie in so that she could see her and they could reunite for a moment. And just to thank her so much for saving this little baby cat and finding a cute home for it. So let's get into the video. Hey, what's up? I hope your drive wasn't treacherous.
No, it wasn't bad. My boyfriend lives in Bridgehampton.
Oh, okay.
So I take that drive like 75 times a day.
Yeah, no, me and Tommy lived in Sag Harbor, so we know the one. The kitten's doing amazing.
That's awesome.
Yes! Do you want to see her? I told Tommy he can bring her at some point.
Yeah, of course.
So you guys can get some loving.
My aunt is coming too.
Oh, perfect.
Her baby.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Now, you know the placement you want to do?
Yeah.
Where about?
Here.
Okay, let's take a look.
So
I'm gonna
I
put
don't.
this turn up there for you.
Okay, let's put my phone in my other pocket. So
Oh, everything is a sunflower, even the phone.
Oh yeah. Shoes and stuff too.
I love it.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is such like a perfect tattoo for you because you're the sunflower girl.
Oh yeah.
All right, so now.
So my idea is the sunflower, and then I want a leaf going down, and then a leaf going up.
Okay, excellent.
But I don't know how big I really want it.
Yeah, well, let me just sketch that in one sort of size here and just take a look. The leaf was going this way?
Yep. And then one up.
And then one up here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, what about that kind of size? And then we can play with that in terms of, if you want to see it smaller, I'll shrink it, and then it'll go from like here to here, and then if it's smaller, then we'll do it even smaller.
I'm thinking no stem.
Oh, I see. Okay, so this just being the
leaf. Yeah.
Perfect. Hey, what's up? So nice to see you. Oh my gosh, you brought the little nugget. I love. Yeah, of course. So, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to draft that for us.
Okay.
Have you fill out the consent form, and then we'll play around with the size.
Got it.
Now, do you want to do a color like we did this one? Same vibe?
I just want the outline
black,
of it. Yep.
Just the outline. You got it.
This is the only color one I want. Cool.
All right, make yourselves at home, you guys. I'm going to sit at my desk and create.
Aww, I'm so glad she's with you.
Us too. And then today, she, after getting her morning breakfast, got out of the cage, getting her time with the others, and she came up to their feeding bowl and had a few niblets of the dry food, just like on her own. So cute. I was like, wow, look at that. She found food and she's eating it. She's very cool. Huh? Oh, for sure. Yeah, she got her dewormer.
Nice.
And, she might still have them. We're seeing the vet again on Saturday for her first probably round of vaccines. And she'll get her poop sample checked out. Yeah, she's a queen.
She really...
Now, let me ask you this, Sierra.
Yeah.
since sunflowers are your thing, to me, whenever I create certain tattoos, be it, you know, a flower, or like if it's a sports car, or if it's like a cooking device, like, or a specific spoon, like I have bakers who get spoons tattooed. It's always a specific spoon, right?
Okay.
It can't just be a spoon or whatever. But I feel like with sunflowers, and like you have them on your car, you have them on your iPhone case, you have them on your steering wheel. I see them on your seat over there.
My
like,
seat,
the sunflower is your thing.
Floor mats, backpack, my entire room. I have 3 pairs of shoes, including cowboy boots. My phone case.
You have those sunflower cowboy boots. I remember seeing those.
Yeah, I have all of it.
Yes. So my question is, if we were to look at a sunflower, like a photograph, you would be able to tell me one that you like versus one that you're like, that's not the one I like.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. So I just want to look at photographs of sunflowers with you.
Okay.
Because like basically I could turn any sunflower into line work, and like that's how I do flowers for the most part. Give me that,
well,
like,
this one's
organic.
my background. Here, look.
Okay, literally that photo is your background.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
and
like
it's my
that.
background on my iPad too.
I'm just gonna screenshot that so I remember that. That's one you like. Yeah, like that one's too scraggly. You get what I'm saying, right? Okay, so yeah, it's something like this that we're after.
Awesome.
Okay, cool. Sweet. Give me a few minutes.
And I'm done with this.
Ah, perfect. And while I'm drawing this, I just wanted to invite you to follow my Instagrams. At Fine Line Willy is the studio, and at Adam Frank is my personal. If you want to book with me, check out my website. And yeah, let's keep drawing this and get back to the video. All right, so check this out. Come here for me. Few things, right? I made a stencil based on that photograph, and then I printed it. I realized that it's so organically shaped that the circle kind of loses its shape. So that would be my only edit to myself at this point, at this stage, of like, I will just make this more rounder in the shading. Okay. Let me see this against your leg. Yep, just as we planned. The one leaf down, one leaf up. In terms of size, is that a good size?
Maybe a little bit bigger.
A little bit bigger?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This is the slightly bigger one.
Yeah.
Just print that out. Cut that out for us.
I like that. Because it's not
Bigger
too big and not too small.
Okay,
It's like
cool.
right in the middle.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm thinking just maybe a little tiny bit lighter in the middle.
Okay, perfect. Let me do another reference and then see if I nail it.
Okay.
Sweet.
In the middle?
Yeah, and like just the whole like center.
Yeah.
Sierra has something like this.
I like that better.
So I'll do these smaller sort of texture lines that cross hatch, and then I'll do a similar thing in the center, and then I'll add dots in these negative spaces, and then I'll do a light shading in the edges. Yeah.
Shading.
And then did you want some of this light shading here in the leaves? Just to show that they're slightly behind?
Yeah.
Or is that too much shading for you? Do you want to keep it more liney?
I think I like that.
I like the shading.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's like Chick's dye makes these look lighter than they are.
Yeah.
Because it's dark around them.
And see how it
Sweet.
way this
Not
does
too
it.
much.
Yeah.
So, Sierra, come on up here. You're going to stand like here. I guess face slightly that way. Yep. And maybe just like tuck that under the band of it, or just tuck it. Yeah, that's perfect. So you kind of lead the height and the angle and the tilt throughout. So even after the stencil's on your skin, we'll look in the mirror, make sure, because kind of, it could be like anywhere. And like from your vantage point, you might see it differently. So don't be afraid to speak up. It can go any which way. Even if you want to change it, if you want to make it smaller, bigger, whatever, anything that comes up, just let me know. And because I literally can place it as many times as we want.
Okay.
And then once we are like in the mirror, like, okay, this is the one, boom. Then we all know, we're like, yes. Canvases can visualize these things. Some people can and some people totally can't. But some people and I'm guessing you're artistic?
Not really.
But creative? She's creative, right?
I mean, I do nails.
That's art to me.
I do
So,
nails, I do
I would
hair,
own
I do
that.
makeup.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's art.
I sing.
That's sickening.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're an artist. So artists just can visualize things. I'm the same way.
So I think the top leaf and like starts here,
Okay,
like right there.
let's try that. Oh my god, this is gonna match all your things.
Oh yeah.
This is the best.
I remember when I got this one, everyone was like, "You didn't get a sunflower for your first tattoo?"
Because
like,
she was
"No."
being iconic.
And I was like, "No, I wanted this one." But
Ooh, okay.
I was back and forth between the two.
Very cool. And you can slightly see it from the front when you're facing front.
Okay.
So what I want you to do now is go check that out in the mirror.
What do you
So
think?
also check it out from the side.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
See what it's like with the shorts down. Totally. Yeah, don't worry, it won't smudge or anything.
I like how it peaks a little bit.
And then for a placement like that, I do a sit test. Moment. So check that out. See that you like that it looks
What do you think?
the way you like
I
it.
like it.
I see that you're smiling.
Yeah.
That's great.
I like it. Yeah.
And also it's one of those things where like I can see so many things working with it.
Yeah.
As I've seen people get tattooed more and more over the years. It's one of those things that goes well with things. It's beautiful. So that's working for me too.
Yeah.
Sweet. I love it. All right, cool. So I'm going to
Okay.
prepare the last few things here to get you on here. All right, let me interrupt for a quick word time. And I think this one is going to be a good one. Clearly what Sierra has going on with the sunflower is something I like to call theme. Like, this is a theme for her. She has sunflower phone case. She has a sunflower yellow room in her house. Everything is yellow and sunflowery. Her car has sunflower seats. There's a license plate with sunflowers on it. She had sunflower everything. And the first time I ever met her, she was fully decked out in sunflowers. She had sunflower boots. And I remember talking to her about how she's a sunflower girly and how there's definitely a sunflower tattoo in the future. Yeah, it's a theme. So in terms of tattoos, I always tell people like there is a theme that either is very clear from the beginning or it builds itself and it just kind of appears later on. So for Sierra, for the future, I would probably definitely see more either sunflowers in her future, maybe sunflowers throughout, just very much like focusing on that theme. I think we've really a cool character choice for her. And then, the other obvious one is flowers. She could get more flowers and then that could become a theme. I actually am starting to pick up on a theme on my body and I think it's nostalgia. I have tattoos that are reminding me of my old childhood things or things from home, like my grandpa's apple tree or the gnomes from my city in Wrocław, or how my dad trains horses and rides them. My favorite cartoons growing up, the instrument I played in middle school. There's just a nostalgic vibe with getting Long Island, the place I moved from Poland when I was 13. Bodies take on this theme, and whether that's your life story or something deeper than that. With Tommy, my partner Tommy, what we're creating now, realizing he has an oceanic theme and he has picked up on, okay, my tattoos are like if I was a merman who then stepped out onto earth and was a man, what would that look like as a tattoo? And so now all of his tattoos we're doing are these cool oceanic pieces and stuff. So think about that as you're creating tattoos for yourself, or maybe look at your tattoos and look and see, is there a theme? Have I not even noticed? Or some people have this conversation with me and then they go, oh, you know what? Wow, all these tattoos on this arm are like skulls and death and whatever. And then all these on this side are like happy things. And they didn't even realize they were doing that. So I just love the idea of theme as a tattoo vibe for a canvas that is a human being. So I invite everybody to think about that as they create their tattoos. So let's get back to the video and see what it's looking like.
Yeah. I was like, okay. I was like, can I still sing though? Because if I don't sing, I will pass out or almost pass out because it makes me breathe, and I can't like tense up. I have to be relaxed and I have to breathe. So I sing.
That would explain why I sing too. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I even wrote an original song with Tommy in the last few years. Last year we wrote it and we recorded it last year. We're still working on We have the demo, but I want to like re-record it for real and release it.
Nice.
But it's called Tattoo Summer. It's a really cool, mellow sort of rock pop about getting tattoos in the summer.
I just had my last ever chorus concert last night
With the solo.
with a solo.
Nice.
Yep.
A singing solo?
Yeah.
In what song?
Seasons of Love.
Seasons of.
Yeah.
Love it.
And then my best friend, one of my good friends, had that really high note.
Jill?
Georgia. Yep. I had the first solo.
Nice.
That.
525,600 minutes.
Love it.
525,000 journeys to plan. 525,600 minutes. How to imagine the life of a woman or man?
Beautiful. And I heard you a high ass key up there. Good job.
I can hit high C's like nothing.
I love it.
But I can also go pretty low too.
Just a few more finishing touches on my end.
Okay.
I like to look at every square inch before I totally call it.
Okay.
So right now I'm just erasing any of the purple stencil.
Yep.
And then I'm just gonna make sure like all the petals are touching and where they're behind each other, everything's clicking, you know. There's lots of little areas here to just double check, little nooks and crannies. So I really like to use photography for flowers.
Nice.
That makes sense.
And no one
Yeah.
will ever be the same.
Yes.
I always make, you know, a new line work for every sunflower I've ever made. And then when you get up, just do it nice and slow.
Okay.
So that you don't get lightheaded. And then you can go check yourself out in the mirror. Yeah, keep that up so it doesn't come on the tattoo for now.
Oh, that's really cool. I love that. That's really cool. It's perfect.
Yes! I'm so excited. All right, I'm going to take some pictures and some videos for us. The next thing I'm going to do is just wrap it for you.
Okay.
And then you hang tight while I go get Cookie real quick.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yo. Hi.
She got bigger, right?
Yeah.
Good job.
Hi. Yeah. Oh
Box and everything.
yeah. Really?
And
That's
also now
awesome.
she's so used to it where she'll I'll be in the bathroom, I'll be taking a shower, use the bathroom in the kitchen, I sit right in the rest of the house by a sliding door, so I let her out of her cage and she runs around. And I see she's playing with the toys and then I see she runs to her cage, goes to the bathroom in her litter box and takes a poop.
That's
And
awesome.
she comes out of her cage again
Where are
and
we
starts
trying to
playing with
go?
the toys again. But she very much loves to climb. My prediction is watch her come out of there in just a few seconds. Oh look, now she's sitting down. Now she's like,
Yeah, we're so
oh,
good. Hi.
Here's this. Let me airdrop you the
Thank
pictures.
you.
I'll
Yeah.
take the mic from you.
Go ahead.
Cool. How was your experience getting tattooed by me today?
Pretty awesome.
Okay, cool. So cute. All right, thanks for watching today's video. Like and subscribe, comment, let me know what your next tattoo is. And if you're looking for tattoos, check out my website, finelinewilly.com, and look up all my socials where you can see what's going on with me and book tattoos. All right, bye. Say bye. So sweet. Okay, let's go back home. This is a tattoo shop, but you know, Cookie is very harmless to be in here for a few minutes. Come on, let's get real. She's harmless.